Yo guys, it's Gaz and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be revamping an old recipe from my YouTube channel. I first filmed the Katsu curry recipe video about 4 years ago. It was my 5th or 6th video I'd ever filmed and I was quite shy and nervous when I did it, but loads of you have recreated that dish and still to this day, and it's nice seeing you tagging me in the pictures. But since then I've researched, I've experimented more, and I just wanted to make katsu curry, my version, even better than that one. So today is the revamped volume 2 edition of my katsu curry. Katsu curry is one of my favorite dishes ever. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So katsu originated in Japan, of course, and it basically means a crispy breadcrumbed piece of meat or cutlet of meat. Today we're going to be using tofu, of course, but you can use any vegan protein of your choice, really. And then the curry got introduced to Japan later on, and I guess it's the perfect combination. You've got that sweet, tangy, a little bit spicy curry with that crispy cutlet. Just the thought of katsu curry makes my mouth water. And I've been doing lots of experimenting and research, and I think my new katsu curry sauce is even better than the last time. Well, it definitely is. So let's get straight into it. The first thing I'm going to be doing is roughly chop a white onion, 5 cloves of garlic, 2 carrots, 2 sticks of celery, some ginger, and I've got some mixed mushrooms. You can use whatever mushrooms you like. Shiitake work great, or oyster mushrooms. And I'm gonna get everything sauteing together in a big saucepan with some sesame oil. Okay, so like with any curry, really important to get your base ingredients cooked down really well. That way then they'll release all their flavors through the rest of the curry. I'm gonna add some salt to this to help bring out some of their flavors. As well as this new and improved curry sauce, I've improved or just given the katsu coating a bit of a kick as well. I've got a few extra ingredients to add to that crispy coating. And I'm also going to show you how to make some simple pickled red onion and radish as well. So once the curry's done, you can do all that stuff. So I'm going to use a banana again for the sweetness in this curry. You can use apple, you can use pear, you can use just sugar if you like. But that sweetness is really important in a katsu curry sauce. So I'm going to just break this in, and I'm also going to be adding some little baby potatoes as well, which I think are a really nice addition to the katsu curry sauce. Next to the pan, add some chili flakes and some tomato puree. Depending on how hot you like curry, add more or less chili, depending on your palate. So after doing a lot of experimenting with different spices and curry powders and things like that, I've found the best way to get an authentic tasting katsu curry sauce was to use a curry block. Now I got this off Amazon, or you can get it from your local Asian supermarket, but this Japanese curry mix is perfect for your katsu curry sauce, I promise you. It's so authentic tasting. All you need to do with this is just chop up 1 block and throw it into the saucepan. If you can't get hold of this curry block, then head over to my website where you can find the full written recipe for an alternative version where I use curry powder and other spices to make something very similar to what's inside this. After adding the curry block, add some vegetable stock and some coconut milk for its creaminess. So in that curry block, there's actually a thickening agent, flour. So this may look liquidy, This may look liquidy now. Liquidy, is that right? This may look runny now, but as it simmers away, it's going to thicken up because of the thickeners that are in this. So now I'm going to add some soy sauce, pop a lid on, and then let it simmer away for about 25 minutes. Stir it every now and then to make sure nothing's sticking to the bottom of the pan. And meanwhile, we can make the katsu, and we can also make the pickled radish and red onion. Look how golden and beautiful that looks. For the pickle, add a cupful of white wine vinegar or add a cupful of rice. For the pickle, add a cup of white. Say it's not white wine vinegar, it's rice vinegar.
Rice vinegar.
Wait there. Followed by some peppercorns. I'm using some Szechuan. What's it called again? What's it called again, Tom? Tom? Szechuan.
What did you say?
I'm going to add some Szechuan, followed by some Szechuan pepper. Then I'm going to add some Szechuan pepper.
Szechuan.
You said Szechuan.
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 Just say Szechuan.
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 Szechuan. Szechuan.
Yeah.
That's what I said. So for the pickle, this is like my 4th attempt at trying to get these ingredients out. I just keep messing it up. It's a tongue twister for me. So to my saucepan, I'm going to add a cup full of rice wine vinegar. If you can't get hold of rice wine vinegar, use white wine vinegar. Then I'm going to add some Szechuan peppercorns, a couple of those, some fennel seeds and some mustard seeds, plus some caster sugar, and I'm going to bring that to a simmer. Once it's simmering, I'm going to throw in some sliced red onion and sliced radish. Then turn the heat off and get it out of the saucepan and let it cool. Then once it's cool, your pickle is done. And the longer you leave it, the better it becomes. Ooh. So what I really love about using the red onion and the purple radish is that it just colours the liquid so beautifully. So the next part is to make the katsu. In my last katsu curry video, I used tofu, butternut squash and aubergine, and I bread coated all of those. I'm just going to be using tofu today, but get creative, use whatever you like really. There's loads of amazing vegan protein options at the supermarket these days, and just katsu them up. So the first thing I'm going to do is mix together a batter, just using some flour with some water and a little bit of oil, and just whisk it to like a pancake batter style consistency. So we need to coat the tofu in breadcrumbs, which is called paneing or pane. So I'm going to mix together some breadcrumbs with a couple of extras this time. I'm going to add some Korean chili flakes. They're not too spicy and they add just this real, just a little hint of spice. And they also got a little bit of sweetness to them as well, which I really like. So they're just dried, but you could just add some dried chili flakes if you like. And I've got some garlic powder going in as well. Also looks really nice running through the breadcrumbs too. And I'm going to cut my tofu into some thick steaks. I've got really extra firm tofu, so once it's being cooked, it's got the texture of chicken, so try and find extra firm tofu. And I've also got some plain flour as well. We need to dip the tofu into this first so that it sticks, or so that the batter sticks to the tofu, and then we drop it in the breadcrumbs, and because of the batter, the breadcrumbs stick too. So before I clean up and get the katsu cooking, let's check on our lovely curry sauce. Oh, it smells so good. It's reduced down, thickened up, it's glossy, it smells very aromatic, it's beautiful. So it's time to cook the tofu katsu. I'm going to shallow fry them in my cast iron pan. So I'm going to add some vegetable oil. When it's hot, add the tofu and then just make sure it's golden on each side, about 2 to 3 minutes on each side, and then I'll put it back onto the tray and into the oven to cook through to the center. So some of you may not actually know what panko breadcrumbs are. They're just a Japanese crispy breadcrumb. So they're flaky, they're crispy already, so that you know that as soon as they fry or touch oil or anything like that, they're just going to get even more crisp. Yes, you can use homemade breadcrumbs, but make sure you're using like a stale bread. That way then it's going to be quite crisp as well already. So crispy already, the curry smalls. That's my rap name.
It was all a dream.
Sorry, curry smalls. So look how lovely and golden and crisp those are. I'm going to sprinkle over some salt just as they're cooking. And I'll give those another couple minutes on that side, get them onto the baking tray and into the preheated oven set at 180 degrees for about 10 minutes. Crispy! So, my pickled radish and red onion is ready, the sauce is ready, the katsu tofu is ready, I've even got some jasmine rice cooked off, and I've got some salad to serve on the side. It's time to serve up my favorite part, and I am hungry and excited. So let's get the katsu tofu out and carve that up and plate up. Oh, yes. Got some sticky jasmine rice that I'm just molding in the bowl, just to make it neat when I present this. So now it's molded onto your plate, and there you go. Oh, did you hear that crunch? Wow, look at this sauce. This is, just smells unreal. Right, let's get lashings of sauce over the top. Look at this. I can't stop. Just get loads of sauce on, drench it in it. Trust me, you will want loads of it. Now I'm going to serve it with some salad, obviously my pickles, some crispy onions and some sesame seeds. All right, here's the moment of truth. I've been talking this up. It's time to taste everything together. I'm so excited. Here we go. Let's try and get a bit of everything on my fork. Oh, those potatoes are cooked perfectly. Get a bit of the katsu. Wow. I just love how the curry is soaked up by the breadcrumbs. And then the potatoes are really nicely cooked, and because I use a waxy potato, they've stayed quite solid, but they just crumble, and it's just beautifully cooked in the center. And the sauce has got that tang, it's got just a touch of heat. I use the mild block, but as I said, if you want to make it spicy, I add more chili to it, but I'm so happy with this. I've got to try some of the pickles obviously as well. Wow. And the sharpness of that vinegar in the pickle just cuts through the sort of richness of the sauce. Fantastic. Tom, come and try. There you go, Tom. There's your lunch. Enjoy.
I'm so excited. I don't even start. Start off just with the katsu.
I love it when you get a bit of the crispness.
So good. Great sauce, mate.
You know I'm the sauce king.
Sauce boss.
Yeah. Well, there you go, guys. There's my Katsu Curry Volume 2. I've got these new cool hats on my website too. It's my tattoo on the hat with the avant-garde vegan, what's it called?
Logo.
Yeah. I've got these cool new hats on my website too now if you want to get them. Got my tattoo on there. So rep avant-garde vegan. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, share and comment. Hit the notification bell and subscribe and all that stuff. New videos coming soon. I'm gonna enjoy this.